Hi, Helen, come and take a seat.
Thank you.
Did you find the place all right?
I did. Thank you for the information about taking door number 2. I would have been totally confused otherwise.
Oh, it's definitely confusing.
Mm.
So I noticed that you brought in the information pack.
Mm-hmm.
Have you had an opportunity to read that?
I have read it,
Okay,
yes.
good. What we might do is just go over a couple of things in that information pack, if you don't mind.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll tell you a little bit about my counselling style.
Okay,
And if that style works for you, then perhaps you can tell me a little bit about what's brought you here today.
okay.
Good. So what I wanted to talk to you about in the information pack was around confidentiality.
Yes,
So what we talk about in these sessions remains between you and I.
good.
However, there are a couple of exceptions to that rule. So I feel that you may do harm to yourself or anyone else,
Mm-hmm.
or if you've been involved in a serious crime, I may need to disclose that information.
Right,
However, before doing so, I'll try and talk to you about it first.
fair enough.
Okay. Do you have any questions around that confidentiality? at all?
No.
Okay. So what I also wanted to bring up was just around cancellation.
Mhm.
So if you do need to cancel a session, that's absolutely fine.
Fine,
But if you could give us 24 hours notice, that would be very helpful.
good.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And these sessions, you'll be about $20 out of pocket. Is that okay?
Yes, it was in the pack.
Okay.
Yes,
Good.
yes.
Do you have any questions about anything else?
No, it's pretty clear cut.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, good. What I might do is get you to sign that down the bottom there, if you don't
Mhm.
mind. And that's basically saying that you have read the pack and that you've had the opportunity to ask any questions.
Okay,
We might do that now, if that's
all
okay.
right. Yes.
Get you to. Thanks, Helen. Have you been to counselling before?
No, I haven't. It's the first time. A little bit anxious.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Very normal, very common response
Mhm.
that people first time here feeling a bit anxious.
Mhm.
And what is it you'd like to gain from these sessions?
Probably some knowledge and
Mhm.
some tools to go forward.
Mhm.
Mm. And helping that anxiety that I'm feeling.
Mhm.
Yes.
All right. So how I like to work in trying to help you with that anxiety and getting the tools and the knowledge that you're after is by working together with the client.
Mhm.
And in doing so, we will work out the best way forward for yourself.
Okay.
Does that sort of make sense?
That sounds good.
Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, having said that, can you tell me a little bit about what's brought you here today?
Well, I saw my GP just for a medical issue,
Mhm.
and while I was there, he noticed that I wasn't my usual self.
Okay.
Right.
And how are you different from your usual self?
Well, I'd lost a lot of weight over a short period of time,
Mm.
and I wasn't as chatty as I normally am.
Okay.
Mm.
And why do you think you were less chatty?
Well, I've got a wedding coming up.
Yes.
My son's getting married,
Okay.
which is lovely.
Congratulations.
But my ex
Mhm.
is coming to the wedding.
Okay. Right.
And that's what's making me anxious.
Mhm.
Yes.
And what in particular about your ex coming to the wedding is making you anxious?
Well, I haven't seen him since we separated,
Okay.
and I thought, I'd be fine, but it's brought up the fact that I'm going to see him has brought up all these anxieties and anger and hurt.
Which is very, very common. An event can often trigger and bring up all those feelings that
Right.
that you were mentioning now.
Yes.
So, what is it that you'd like to happen when you do see him at the wedding?
Well, we'll be cordial. That's just
Mhm.
goes to say because it's a wedding, and I've got no concerns about that. But I don't want to feel. I want to be less anxious to begin with, so that sort of doesn't come across that I'm anxious.
Sure.
And looking into the future, I mean, we're going to have, with a wedding, there's going to be probably children and grandchildren and more celebrations. And I don't want to have this same feeling of anxiety and resentment that I do at the moment. So I want to sort of quell that and be able to go forward.
So you're looking to sort of relieve that anxiety and anger,
Yes.
so that you can enjoy events a lot more
Yes.
that he perhaps might be at.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly. That's exactly it. Yes.
And what is that anger and resentment that you're feeling towards him? What's that about?
Well, I think if I, sort of put it down to one thing, is that we never actually had closure. There was never an understanding from my point of view, anyhow, why the relationship finished. And I think that is probably the seed of it all.
Is that something you'd like to have, closure?
Well, it won't happen because I won't talk about it now, and we won't have that. I can see that that's not coming, but I just like probably a better understanding and just ways of moving forward.
You mentioned the word a better understanding. A better understanding of what exactly?
I suppose my emotions. I haven't really let them go to any degree with anyone or spoken them verbally, internally, but not verbally. And I think the time's come now where I need to do that.
So let me see if I've got this right. You would like to, particularly going towards this wedding, you would like to remove those feelings of anger and resentment towards him.
Yes.
So that going to this wedding and future events, you can feel a lot more calm.
Yes.
Or quell those feelings.
Yes.
And you'd like the opportunity to talk about those feelings, so that perhaps that would relieve those feelings from you.
Yes, exactly.
Now, is there anything that I missed within that?
No, I think that's pretty good.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So if we're going to have to wrap it up a little bit, but if we're looking towards the next session, what is it that you would like to focus on?
Probably telling you the story and then sort of getting that out completely.
Yes. And
then maybe together with your help, as you suggested earlier, I can find some answers. Yes, and some peace.
Okay. All right. So we've had a goal for the next session of you telling me the story, and perhaps you can, as you said, get it off your chest. We'll make that as our goal. Does that sound?
That sounds good.
Okay.
That's, making me feel better already.
Oh, good. Good. So if we're looking at the next couple of sessions, this sort of may take sort of between 10 or 12 sessions for us to work on. And look, that could be more or it could be less.
Okay.
If new things arise, that may add a few more sessions to it. However, I have in mind that there is a wedding coming up. So when is that wedding?
It's 3.5 months.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So what we might do is start off having sessions weekly, if that's okay.
Yes.
And then we can sort of push it out to fortnightly, if you like. And closer to the wedding, perhaps we'll have a few more sessions.
Yeah, that sounds
sort of
good.
makes you feel a bit better.
Okay.
Now, does this time on a Thursday at 9 o'clock work for you?
That's perfect.
Okay.
Yes.
Good,
Yes.
good. So what we might do, we'll book in for next week
Fine.
at 9 a.m. on a Thursday. Do you need a card or anything to write that down?
I'll get one from the receptionist as I go out.
All
That'd be good.
All right.
All right.
Well, Helen, I'll see you next Thursday at 9 a.m.
Thank you.